Greetings, Elder Blacklight in the Book of Light. This is page 9 before the new year 2022. See, you can use money as a tool. You can weaponize money. But money is not for you to hold on to anyway. It's a currency. It's supposed to circulate within your family structure and your community with a turnover of, excuse me, 9, 10 times. In your family, it don't turn over most of the time. They call that the poverty level or the underclass. It goes from your job, your boss gives it to you, and then you spend it. It goes out to bills, back to the establishment. Ultimately, it ends up back to the international bankers. Comes back to them because they lend it to Congress. This is basically, they are a system of death, and they are the merchants of death, for they make their money off of death. So you can believe that what's going on now is about money, and the national bankers are getting paid. The new economy is disease and destruction. All D's. Disaster, disease, destruction. When Allah said, be fruitful and multiply, Satan says the opposite. Subtract and die. Allah say, be fruitful and multiply. Satan say, take away and die, or subtract and die. So everything is in the negative. It's in the decline. And as long as it's in a decline and it affects you, then Satan is happy. Satan ain't no spirit. Satan is a man or men, mankind. Now the original man don't fall into that category of mankind. He falls into the category of God. We'll explain that next year. If you still be here, we'll explain it next year. 2022. And most people ain't gonna know what to do. But you gotta recognize Satan's end game. Now the game is over, really, for Satan. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said his time was up in 1914. See? Uh, that's Allah's time. This is the seventh day. And so Satan's day was the sixth day. So when you turn over the calendar, it's the seventh day. That's God's day, your day, black man. But he don't want you to recognize that. So since the money turns over your hands into your hands one time and goes back out, you got to figure out a way to hold on to that. Because pretty soon you're not going to even be messing with paper. Pretty soon it's going to be digits and signals or whatever. But while it's here, try to make it turn over into your family, into your neighborhood at least 10 times. Spend your money wisely. See? But once you know that you don't really need money, all you need is a good health and clear thinking. Your mind got to be clear. You got to be walking on the straight path, on the path of those whom Allah bestows favor. So you gotta don't go to casinos. That's all. This is in the Bible. Gambling, a no-no. Usury is a no-no. But that's the law that lets you know that Satan is against God, because God said usury is you don't use, usury is interest. You don't charge interest, but Satan charges interest. Who does that? The system. Allah says, homosexuals is a no-no because that's against nature. You can't reproduce yourself if you're married to the same sex. So the next one will be the last one for this year. On Black Light. Tell the truth and pass the mic.